In a small village in Himachal Pradesh, a boy named Rohan repeatedly claimed that a tall figure with glowing white eyes stood outside his window every night. At first, no one believed him. Then his older brother saw it too. The figure left no footprints in the snow. The family fled the house, and months later they discovered strange burned oval patches beneath the snow outside every window. Another story came from Mira, an astronomy enthusiast who traveled alone to Ladakh. One night she noticed a star-like object following her movements. When she stood up, it rose. When she moved, it moved. For 2 hours it mirrored her actions. On her final night, she found herself crying while staring at the sky. The object glowed warmly, as if it understood her emotions, and then disappeared forever. A scientist who had never believed in anything beyond evidence experienced something similar. While driving home from the hospital where his injured wife was being treated, his car suddenly died on an empty highway. A silent blue-white light appeared overhead, surrounding him with a strange sense of peace. 30 seconds later the light vanished and his car started again. The next day, his wife's surgery succeeded against all odds. The final story came from a truck driver traveling near the Rajasthan-Gujarat border in 1998. He stopped to help a figure sitting on the road. When it opened its eyes, they were completely white. Terrified, he drove away, only to see the figure keeping pace with his truck at 80 kilometers per hour. Later, he discovered deep finger marks pressed into the truck's metal bumper. At a nearby dhaba, an old man told him, "They have always been here. Long before us. They watch. Sometimes they touch." When the truck driver looked back, the old man had vanished.
My name is Rahul. I was 19 when this happened. My friends Arjun, Priya, and I went camping in the Rajasthan desert. Around 2 a.m., Priya woke us up and pointed toward a strange light hovering silently in the sky. Within seconds, the single light split into 3, forming a perfect triangle. We couldn't look away. It felt as if something invisible was holding us in place. Then one of the lights began moving toward us. Arjun grabbed our hands, and we ran to the car. When we looked back, the lights had vanished. The next morning, we found a perfect circle in the sand between our sleeping bags with no footprints or signs around it. 8 years later, Arjun refuses to discuss that night. Priya quit camping, and I still search the sky for that triangle. Years later, a radio engineer working at a remote station in Uttarakhand detected a mysterious signal broadcasting prime numbers 3, 7, and 11. After 47 minutes, the signal changed and added 13, the next prime number, as if it knew someone was listening. Looking outside, he saw a silent object hovering above the station. The next day, officials confiscated his recordings and forced him to sign a statement saying he had seen nothing unusual. Secretly, he kept a copy.